I grew up in a Christian home. I did everything that, they did. I went to church. I prayed before bed. I never really got that true thought of, Jesus died on the cross for me and he was always there. So when I grew up and I started coming to E3, I kind of just pushed myself away from that because I thought, I could do it all on my own. My problems were my problems, and if I got myself into the mess, I could get myself out of it. But that didn't turn out very well because I eventually got into some trouble and I started getting high every day and I got myself arrested. But then I found myself in a detention center and 2 months pregnant, and I had this moment where I sat there and I'm like, this is not where I wanted my life to go. I was sitting in that cell and I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. I knew that the choices that I made weren't the right choices, and God has always given me a choice, and I just didn't choose the one that I was supposed to. I left that cell, I left that detention center, and I went home and I immediately flipped open my Bible. I don't remember what I read, but I know that I just sat there and I read it and I felt this huge weight lifted off my shoulders, like, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna help you through it. I went to church and the song that played, I just started crying, and I knew that I wasn't alone. I didn't have to do it alone. I knew that I would never be alone again because God would always be with me, leading me every step of the way. My attitude towards life changed. My friendship circle changed because I told God to remove all of the things out of my life that I didn't need, that were bringing me down. If I would have kept on that same path that I was a year ago, I would probably get my daughter taken away from me. I would probably be sitting in a jail cell and not have anything to look forward to, because that's all my life was bound for from the choices that I was making. But now, since I flipped my life around and I put God first and I use His word and I try to help others, bring them closer to God, I know that my life is going to be full of happiness. I had my beautiful daughter and it was hard. It's not easy, but I know God is there every step of the way, and even when I feel like I'm gonna fail again and I feel like turning back to my old ways because it's not easy, I know that I can do anything through Christ who gives me strength. I hope to graduate high school and graduate college and get my PhD in psychology. My story may have, started out in a really dark place, but there's always a path into the light. It's not over. My story is just beginning.